You know that execution of an assignment of character x to a character variable c stores x in C, as shown to the right. But the assignment of x to a character variable k first creates a character object that contains a field with character x in it, and second, stores a pointer to the new object k. We don't know the name of the field in the object, since we don't have access to the code, so we use a query for the name. Class character is called a wrapper class because each object of the class contains or wraps a character variable. If you're not familiar with wraps, we show you some more. The object is immutable. The value of its field cannot be changed. We now use the API specification of class character not only to see what class character has to offer, but to explain the general format of these API specs. Here's the web page for class character, with java.lang clicked and then character clicked, so that the content pane contains the description of class character. Let's focus on that pane. You see that character is in package java.lang, and that it is a subclass of class object. Class character implements two interfaces. We'll learn about interfaces in a few weeks. Below the horizontal blue line, you see the header of the declaration of class character. The implements clause deals with interfaces, so disregard it for now. Such a specification will also list known subclasses, but character doesn't have any. You know it can't have any because it is declared to be final. Keyword final means that it cannot be subclassed. Following the Java code that declared the class is a general discussion of the class. It's a good idea to peruse this to get a good idea about the class whenever you look at a new class API spec. Let's scroll down a bit. We see the two reasons for this class. First, it wraps a char value, allowing us to treat primitive values as objects. Second, it contains methods for testing and converting characters. We'll look at these in a moment. Next, we see that characters are based on a Unicode standard. You can look at the given web page and learn more. For now, just note that each character is represented using a 16-bit or 2-byte integer. But note that some characters will require two 16-bit integers. Scrolling down the page, we find sections like nested class summary and field summary, which we need not look at now. Scrolling further, we get to the summaries of constructors and methods. For any class, these are the most important sections to look at. We'll concentrate on the method summary to explain how all this works. The method summary shows all methods, but you can restrict it to only static methods or instant methods and so forth by clicking the appropriate link. Deprecated means that this method can be used, but it has been replaced by something better, and it is best not to use it. For each method, you see the method with its parameters, char value has none, and its return type. You also see a summary of what it does. In this case, it returns the character that is wrapped in the object. Thus, if object k contains the char x, the call k.charValue returns the character x. Suppose we're interested in comparing two characters, and we scroll down and find method compare. We note that it is static so that we could compare two values using, say, character.compare, open paren, C and $, close paren. But this specification doesn't tell us what integer is returned. To find out more, move the mouse to the method name and click it. This takes us to the method details section, where we see a full description, and we can see what value is returned. You can click the browser's back button to get back to the method summary. To summarize, use the method summaries sections to find methods in which you are interested. To get complete detail about a method, click on the method name. Use the browser's back button to get back to the method summaries. At this point, we suggest that you bring up the spec for class character in your favorite browser and become familiar with the instance methods and static methods that appear on the screen.